Everybody, we're Paul.
Paul, first of all, just heading into this game, going to state tonight, what do you want to see from your team?
See us come out and play at a high level.
Paul, coming up next week, Nick Collison's going to get his number retired. Just in the short time that you've spent with Nick, what did you learn from him? What was that experience like for you?
Nick is one of the true professionals and one of the best people I've been around. I think he's really what this organization is about. He kind of is the reason this culture is as good as it is here. I just think he done everything the right way, and he's set the blueprint for everybody to follow.
As a player, you're going to retire with a lot of accolades to your name, Hall of Fame, maybe a lot of awards, whatever it might be. Where would jersey retirement rank? Where does that rank for a player?
I think it ranks pretty high because at the end of the day, it's a big sacrifice, and we give everything that we have and everything that we can to this game and to a city, to a state. So I think it means a lot. It's up there as one of the biggest accomplishments that you can get to me. Aside from winning a championship, I think having your name in the rafters is something that sticks, and something you always can look back on and be proud of the resume that you put together and your time of doing what we love, and that's playing this game.
Paul, I wanted to ask you about Hami Diallo this season. What have you seen out of his development from the beginning of the season?
I think he's just getting more comfortable. Really been the key as a rookie. You just want them to start to get comfortable with the game. From there, they go off into their direction of what do they need to pick up, what do they need to get better at to improve to the next level. But you want to see them just get comfortable and get used to the speed, get used to this game. And I think he's getting that. He's getting that feel.
People say he's kind of like, unflappable a little bit. Does he have like this youthful kind of like, almost like don't care presence that he brings to the team or anything like that? Or
No. Hami is a competitor. He's got a little nonchalantness to him, but it doesn't come off as lazy. He's one of the best young guards, one of the best young players on his team. He's going to be good. He's one of the guys that you can see the potential, see the talent. And I think it's going to transcend into something special once he fully figure out this game.
thanks.
Paul, have you had any communication or interaction with Dwayne Wade? I know he's coming to town pretty soon.
No.
So, what's it going to be like to have him here? And we already had the situation in Miami where you always change the jerseys and whatnot. And what's it going to be like to have him here coming up in the next couple of days?
When it gets to that moment, we get to it. Right now it's Golden State is at hand. When we get to Miami, we'll get to them.
When you have turnovers like you did in the last minute against Indiana, do you watch that film and do you look at that film maybe more than you do any other ones?
Yeah, absolutely. Just because it was plays that shouldn't have went on, shouldn't have happened. That I'll account for that. No way in that moment, in those possessions, the outcome should have came, with turnovers. Especially it was guys that couldn't guard me. So that was, that's what probably was frustrating the most about the situation is that I let it, those turnovers happen.
What is the intensity like when the Warriors come here to town? I know it's one the fans are always fired up for.
Yeah, it's one of the best teams in the league, and there's obviously history between these two, us and Golden State, far longer than when I was here. So it's always a good game when we play.
Now that you've gotten to know Markieff better, how would you describe him just as a person and a teammate?
Keith is a good dude. Super laid back, super chill. He's I think he brings that toughness, that, continues on outside of Russ, outside of Steve-O, myself. I think he adds extra fuel to that toughness flame. And, he's just a really good individual. And I think since day one he came in, he had a great feel of us. We tried to welcome him and make it as easy of a transition as possible. But he's comfortable now. I think he's himself. And, he's just been a great locker room guy.
Sorry if you've been asked about this already, but with just the cutting and actions that they run with their wings, what are some of the things you guys have done at a high level in the past and need to do again tonight against them, just from a defensive technique and switching standpoint?
Communication and physicality. I think if you talk to any team in the NBA on how to guard Golden State in their cutting action, I think would just be communication and just bringing physicality where we keep a body on a body.
Anybody else? Thanks, B.